The education system is poised for a major reform.
During his contribution to the mid-year budget debate, the education minister says education must be made more relevant to our national demands.
He says the gap which exists in education must be closed, as education and not money is the cure to poverty, and likewise education, not jail, is the solution to crime. Carla Palmer has more.
Member of Parliament for Marathon, Minister of Education, Science and Technology, the Honourable Jerome Fitzgerald, says the educational system is not broken as many people believe, but rather is in need of reform to bring equity, balance and a focus to those students who year after year fall through the cracks without intervention efforts. This reform plan, he says, is necessary to align the education system with students' interest and the country's national needs. Minister Fitzgerald says the education reform plan will focus on 4 key areas.
The first, Mr. Speaker, is school leadership. School leadership. We are preparing a proper career path and establishing a matrix of at least 20 skill sets that are required to be an effective principal, vice principal, senior master, or senior mistress. We intend to include a period of internship because we have found that the best teachers don't necessarily make the best principals. Further, Mr. Speaker, these appointments should be void of any political interference and should be transparent. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, improve teacher training and improvement seminars. This will be accomplished, Mr. Speaker, through our state-of-the-art Mabel Walker Professional Development Institute, which we shall open within the next 6 months. Thirdly, Mr. Speaker, the creation of a school parent unit within the ministry to assist schools with mechanisms and tools to encourage and forge closer relationships between schools and parents. And fourthly, but not lastly, Mr. Speaker, the creation of a school assessment unit which will be responsible for using the test data to not only track students, teachers, and school achievement levels, but also to ensure that intervention strategies are data-driven and that the measuring tools and matrices are established.
The education minister says an uneducated society has a negative impact on the country, resulting in a disastrous effect on the country's economy and welfare. Minister Fitzgerald says improving literacy not only impacts a person's health, but studies have shown that through an educated population, poverty is reduced, and so too is crime. I'm Carla Palmer for ZNS Network News.